Banners swinging, color on our backs. One strong heartbeat, boots hit ground. Left, right, left. Feel that sound. We are the march of the champions. Side by side we move as one. Every step is a promise. Every stride says it's begun. Hold that line. Keep on coming. Hear our names all around the ground. We are the march of the champions. This is how victory sounds. Hey! This is how victory sounds. Hey! 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 Heads held steady, eyes straight ahead. Whistles echo, green fields spread. Names on the jerseys, voices in the stand. House calls house, hand hits hand. We are the march of the champions. Side by side we move as one. Every step is a promise. Every stride says it's begun. Hold that line. Keep on coming. Hear our names all around the ground. We are the march of the champions. This is how victory sounds. Hey! Left, right, make that line tight. House.
I hope you saw the amazing video you just watched. Everything is looking very good. The characters are looking good. They are looking less AI-ish. They are looking as if it's an actual person that was filmed. Okay, all of my videos you have been watching have been this good. The quality is top notch and everything is super beautiful and amazing. The thing is that it is not magical that all my videos are coming out that way. It is a trick, and today I am going to be answering the questions, a couple of questions I have here, and in the group chat I am going to be answering more and more questions. Hello, welcome to day 10 of our AI class. It's been coming on months now and we are making progress. We are doing something. So today we are going to be talking about common mistakes and troubleshooting, and like when creating AI videos. Okay, so it's gonna be an introduction. Like, I'm going to answer a few questions here and I'm going to answer many more questions in the group chat. So to join the group chat, please text this number that you are seeing on the screen. We all know that Grok is no longer free. Grok AI is no longer free. So for the next 10 classes we will have, I am going to introduce to us many free tools that we can use since Grok is not free. I need you to also understand that when AI was when it just started, a lot of tools were actually free. That is because those people that own these tools, they were actually testing. They were still working on those tools. Even till now, they are working on a lot of tools, but then now that these tools are advancing, it is getting better. You don't expect them to be free as they used to be. So today we are going to talk. Let's get right into what we want to do today. So the first thing I have here is why video looks blurry. The reason why your video looks blurry most of the time is because you might have a couple of characters, like subjects, in the video that you are shooting in the AI video. Most of the video that gets blur is when you have maybe, let's say, 4 or 5 characters and the AI doesn't know which character for it to focus on. If you are generating with one character, it can get boring, but it is mostly common when you are generating with many characters. So something that you have to fix is your prompt. That is why I recommend generating images first before you animate them. Your prompt is the key to anything you want to to anything you want to generate, your prompt has to be specific on which character you are focusing on. And even if you are focusing on all the characters in the video that you are creating, 4 characters, 5 characters, and so on, you have to fix your prompt. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share you a secret on how to fix your prompt. Okay, the next thing we have here is why characters change face. Now, as I am talking to you, you are seeing my face, I'm facing the character. That means if I want to make a video like this using AI and I want to generate the images first, I need to make sure the images I'm generating is not blurry at first. It has a lot to do with your image, because what you have on your image is what it's gonna be the output of your video. So as I am shooting, I am facing the camera directly. If I turn my head to the back side of the camera and take a picture and I intend to like animate that picture, it's gonna be awkward. It's going to try changing the back of my head to front. You understand? The back of our head and the front is not the same. So when you generate some pictures that you want to animate, you have to look at the picture very well. Like this picture I'm putting on the screen.
I got ideas in my head.
If you look at it, it's as if the man is turning backward. So when I first animated that image, it looks as if the man was awkward. Okay, so when you are generating a picture, you have to like pay attention to how that picture is looking. Even if the picture is blur, like for example, if there are many characters, maybe there are other characters at my back and the picture is blur, you have to make sure, even if it is blur, that is how you want it, because there are some cinematic video you are creating and the background people has to be blur, right? So even if it is blur, make sure that it is that all of them, they are facing front or facing back, so that you know how to correct your prompt. So if your character face changes, you have to like first of all tackle your image, look at your image again. How is this person looking like in this image? Is the person facing front or is the person facing back? Because that is when the AI video will try to try to change from back to front or from front to back. So if your face is changing when you are creating a video, please refer back to your image and see what might be wrong there. But if you are generating a picture and the face keeps changing, you might want to change your tool, or you might want to like change your prompt. You might tell ChatGPT, oh ChatGPT, please, you might import the picture into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, oh, this is the image I am trying to reference in this generation. You share the prompt. Please, I want you to make this prompt better so that it doesn't change the face of this person, and ChatGPT is gonna fix that for you. But if it is video editing, please check the image you are trying to animate, check how it is, check if it is blur, or check how the blurriness is, check how everything is looking like. Okay, so if that doesn't work, you can try refining the prompt. It won't even work when you try refining the video prompt. It has to do with the picture. You have to regenerate the picture. If it is not working, you have to generate the picture so that that person that is facing back will face front, or any like that. That is just the answer, that is just the solution to it. But then you can try again and again and again and again. Most times I generate, when I know that my picture is okay, my prompt is okay, I try over and over and over. Sometimes I get it perfectly when I'm trying for the 10th time. So if you have that type of patient spirit, you can also try this. Now, why movements look strange? The reason why movements look strange falls back to your prompt. Okay, it falls back to the type of prompt that you are using, or if you are animating a picture, it falls back to how the person was when you are trying to animate it. Okay, so sometimes So you will also try to like refine your prompt and maybe generate it a couple of times. But if anything is making you generate one thing the 11th time and it is still giving you the same thing, that has to do with the prompt, the way the picture is. Again, if you're animating a picture, the way the picture is, okay? Your prompt depends on what you are telling ChatGPT, the movement, walk faster. Like, you have to tell ChatGPT to help you, please. Like, you have to tell ChatGPT to help you refine the prompt. Okay, the last one is why voices don't sync. Okay, why maybe you are saying something and the voice is like, the thing is, when you want to animate a picture that has to do with talking, one tip you should also use, you should always use when you are generating that picture is that tell ChatGPT that you are gonna animate this picture. Make sure you always do it. Works for me 100% all the time. It works for me. So when you're generating images first, before you are gonna animating them, tell ChatGPT, this image that I'm generating, this prompt that you are giving me to generate this image, I am going to be animating this image. So, and ChatGPT will always put a command. Image should be suitable for animation. It's gonna put it on all the prompts. So if you want to animate an image and the image is looking like this, like it's looking, the mouth is not open for the character to say what it wants to say, it's gonna not, it's not gonna sync. The voice is gonna be like, the person is gonna be talking, it's gonna be like this is how the video is gonna be. Today we are going to be talking about AI. When you look around, you will see AI. Did you see that? That is how the video is gonna be. The voice is gonna be there, but the mouth is not opening and the person is not like talking. So that is how it's gonna be. The voice is gonna separate from the visual. So anytime you are generating your images, you know that you're gonna be animating, it is gonna be best for you to tell ChatGPT, oh, these images we are gonna be generating, this prompt you are gonna be providing for me to generate these images, please, I am going to be animating these images. It works all the time. Okay, now how to fix poor lighting and colors. First of all, you have to know what I used to tell us what you want to create. It starts from your brain. So when you get a ChatGPT to plan the video, to start getting the prompt for the video, you have to tell ChatGPT the type of lights that you want. Is it cinematic, dreamy, fantasy? Like, tell ChatGPT Netflix standard, Nollywood standard. You have to tell ChatGPT the type of lighting you want. When you explain like this, ChatGPT will also repeat that one command on all of the image generation. When it does that, then all your images will be looking the same. If you don't tell ChatGPT, you can always reference the first image. For example, when I am creating a video, I can reference the first image. That is because I want that. That is when you are using Grok. If I reference the first image at the scene box, it is gonna be all the images, everything I'm gonna be generating so far, that image is referenced. It is gonna be having that same scene, that same color, that same lighting. So that is just it. So there are two ways. You either reference the first image you've generated in the scene box, or you tell ChatGPT that this is what you want and ChatGPT should repeat it on all of the scene. So that is the only thing we have here today. And at the bottom of this, it says, anyways, there will be a question and answer section on WhatsApp. You gotta ask her the question you've gotten so far and get answers right away. So this particular side of the class is just for if you've been here for 9 days and you have questions, you have things that you don't understand, things that you don't get. That is why this part of the class has been included. And I said I was going to share us a tip when I started this video. That tip is, you can always make your prompt better. For example, if you want to create a video and you open a chat, after the introduction and everything, you start getting the image generation prompt. Yeah, you can take that image generation, open another chat and tell ChatGPT, please make this prompt better. Please make this prompt like, I used to use these few words, ICE. Like, I used to use another word, go crazy. I used to use another word, do better. I used to use another one, like make it out of the word. These are the few words I use for my AI. So when I tell my AI go crazy, do better than this, it's gonna go really really crazy. So I'm sharing this tip for you so that you can be using it on all of your generations. If something is not going the way you want it, you can always copy that prompt, start another chat, and tell that new chat GPT, that new chat that it should please analyze the prompt and make it better than this. And trust me, if it's gonna work. It works for me a lot of time. So that is one way that you can always do better. Even your animation prompt, you can still tell ChatGPT when you start another chat, oh, I have this animation prompt, but it is making the movement bad. It is making the picture, the video looks blurry. It is this. Just explain everything you are seeing on the video and tell ChatGPT to please implement the corrections, the right thing, and it's gonna just blow your mind. ChatGPT is your digital brain, like I always say. It needs you as much as you need it. So use it to the full capacity, enjoy it, use it use it. You don't even have to sit down and start thinking of maybe it can't do this thing. No, it can do a lot of things. Trust me, when I research, according to what I found out, that we are not even using ChatGPT the way that we should be using it. So stop wondering if it can do these things. You should be wondering if you will be able to handle the things it can do. Okay, so that is just it. And I'm going to show you another beautiful video. I created this video using Grok and Wix. These are my go-to. Okay, but now that Grok is paid, I am going to be sharing many more tools that I used to use once in a while for my generations. And you can contact me, you can reach out to me if you have any questions, if you have anything. And if you want to join my private tutorship, I am rooting for you big time, and I'm wishing you the very best. Have a fantastic weekend and see you on the next one.
I got ideas in my head, no camera on. Just a vision and a spark till the night is gone. Pixels turning into stories on a screen. From a thought in my mind to a movie scene.